Welcome to ETH Daily, a daily briefing on the latest in Ethereum. Here's your latest for Monday, January 5th, 2026. The Ethereum Validator exit queue clears to near zero. Grayscale issues a dividend for ETH holders. Vitalik says the blockchain trilemma is solved. And Ledger's commerce provider suffers a data leak. All this and more starts right after this message. This episode is sponsored by Archive, an Ethereum-aligned data layer for Web3. Archive merges the guarantees of blockchain with the performance and flexibility of traditional databases. Find out more at archive.network/daily. The Ethereum Validator exit queue has cleared, with exit wait times dropping to near zero. Data from validatorq.com indicates that the exit queue is now virtually empty, allowing validators to leave the beacon chain in less than a minute. The drop represents a reversal since July 2025, when a surge in withdrawals consistently outpaced new deposits at the time. Over 1 million ETH is currently waiting to enter the beacon chain, resulting in an estimated entry wait time of 20 days. The validator queue comes from a protocol level cap on the number of deposits and withdrawals that can be processed per slot. Over 35 million ETH, representing 29% of the total supply, is staked on Ethereum. Grayscale Investments announced a dividend distribution for shareholders of its Grayscale Ethereum staking ETF, ETH, making it the first spot crypto exchange-traded product in the US to issue staking rewards directly to holders. The payout comes from the sale of staking rewards accumulated by the fund between October 6th and December 31st, 2025. A dividend of about 8 cents per share will be distributed on January 6th based on holdings as of January 5th. The Grayscale Ethereum staking ETF has grown to hold over 1 million ETH since its launch in July 2024. Ethereum creator Vitalik Buterin says the blockchain trilemma is now solved through the combination of PeerDAS and ZK EVMs. While Ethereum has long been secure and decentralized, it lacked the scalability needed to reach high bandwidth. Buterin notes that the trilemma is solved with PeerDAS live on mainnet and ZK EVMs reaching production-ready performance this year. He says the milestone comes after a decade of research. Buterin also laid out a 4-year timeline to realize Ethereum as a high-bandwidth distributed network, which includes gas limit increases and a debut of ZK EVM nodes in 2026, and ZK EVMs becoming the primary method for block validation by the year 2030. And lastly, hardware wallet security provider Ledger disclosed a security incident at its third-party payment processor and merchant of record Global E. Email notifications informed some customers that a data breach on Global E's systems exposed names, contact information, and possibly order details. Ledger warned users of increased phishing attempts from the leaked data and urged users to remain vigilant and never share their 24-word recovery phrase. In 2020, Ledger suffered a large-scale data breach affecting nearly 300,000 users, fueling years of phishing, scams, extortion, and physical threats. In other news, the stablecoin transfer volume on Ethereum hits $8 trillion, BitMine stakes 659,000 Ether, and the Ethereum Foundation releases a new jobs page. This has been a roundup of today's top news stories in Ethereum. You can support this podcast by subscribing and following us at ETH Daily. Also subscribe to our newsletter at ethdaily.io.